Hey everyone, Crossover here with another Let's Play. Today we're playing Rogue Galaxy for the PS2. This game, I love playing. I've played it so many times to the point where I usually play with action replay codes because this game could be a bit of a grind if without them. One, it's the grinding for the money to buy weapons. Another one is well, I'll mention that later because there's a spot where it's easier to explain. So let's get right into it. If any music does pop up, I will probably have to skip it, because I believe you can skip it. Yeah, you can. Just so I don't get copyrighted.
Trapped within this desert wasteland. The sands of time blow ceaselessly. But it's not gonna end like this.
That's another thing I like about this,
find my way out
especially
of here.
for the actually playing the game.
I swear.
You don't actually have to read it. They talk for you. And it's not in Japanese. Although I do have a Japanese copy, but I can't actually play it on here.
You sure he's in this backwoods bumpkin town?
The information came from a credible source. He's here, all right. He should be hiding out somewhere on Rosa.
Desert Claw? He's one of the galaxy's top hunters. Maybe he got his mitts on a load of dosh and he's off living it up somewhere. Can't believe he'd be wasting his time on this slave rock.
Don't worry, he's somewhere on this planet. My instincts are infallible.
Like I'm gonna trust a robot's instincts.
I would if I were you. They're quite uncanny. Besides, I can use this to determine whether or not he's the real deal. Just leave it to Steve, all right?
Really? Well, the captain will be pretty cheesed off if we don't find him. So you'd better come through on this.
I know.
Sorry if you hear some clicking, I'm adjusting my sound. Rosa's slogan.
Tuckered out, huh? You did well, boy.
2 medium-sized mish. Okay, pal, you met your quota.
And here's your pay.
Huh? Is that all? Can't you spare a little extra?
We didn't bring that much with us, you know? Besides, slaves like you should be grateful we even bother to share our rations.
I'm not doing this for my health, you know. This is all that I got today. Those Longardians are getting a little too big for their britches. You gonna let them get away with it?
No, don't get so worked up over it. It's been 2 years since Rosa's been under Longardian rule. They're still struggling to get used to this place. We'll get our chance soon enough.
Man, why did Rosa have to get mixed up in this war? It used to be such a peaceful planet.
The Longardians aren't all bad, though. Now that their lookouts are posted at the gate, We never get beasts in town anymore.
But the whole reason they're posted there is to keep an eye on us. What the?
Seems I spoke too soon. There's a beast in town. A pretty big one by the looks of it.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Jaster, wait.
Don't worry, I'll behave. That thing? This is bad. It's heading for the residential area. Huh? Damn, I'm surrounded.
Don't sweat it. These foes are nothing. They just rode in on the big guy's coattails.
Huh? Who are you?
Let's finish these chumps off first.
Hopping right into the fight. Oh. Let's see if I remember how to play this. That's guard. It's actually been quite a long time since I've actually played this. Oh, what's this about now? Oh, my action gauge, right. In order to keep battling, that gauge. Luckily, when it's out, if you just guard once, or not get attacked at all, apparently, you actually will get, your gauge fills quicker if you're guarding, but if you get hit while you're guarding, it fills automatically.
You're pretty strong.
That wasn't even a warm-up.
Who are you?
I'm your ally, of course. For now, anyway. More importantly, the big fella went off toward the residential area. That beast is worth at least 20,000. Come on.
20,000? What are you, some kind of hunter?
Pretty much.
Okay. This game has
If things
a
start to
little
get hairy
cutscene.
up ahead, use the transporter. Know your way around it?
Yeah, you could choose save it. Yeah. I've had instances where I forgot to save and I encountered an enemy that somehow killed me, and I lost probably about 5 hours of work before. So since then, it's basically I save every few minutes actually. Or if I get to a new teleporter, I'll save too. Just because you can teleport between them. Saving. In an older file that I used to have, I must have spent like over 200 hours playing this game without the action replay codes. With the action replay,
Here we go.
not a big deal, because literally, to 100% this game, you have to kill a certain number of enemies. Lock-on features, auto-lock-on. I usually just have on auto-lock-on, so when the next thing that hits, it just locks on automatically anyways. But for most things, you have to kill each enemy, type of enemy, I think it was like 10, 20 times or something like that. Which, after a while, it does get quite annoying, especially if you're wanting 100% the game. Because some enemies will rarely appear. So, depending on how much time I want to actually spend in making these videos, I might actually make the, or put in the action replay codes. Just really depends.
What's going on here? Why did they let that thing in?
For now, I don't think I'm going to try, farming, grinding, whatever. it'll just be if I run into an enemy, fight it. Otherwise, just keep proceeding. Except for if you're going to a specific area, then it's like you have to backtrack. If I can teleport, I will. Just to save on time. If I remember correctly, yep, there's some treasure chests.
Something's wrong
Now
here.
this chest right here,
There's just too many
I need the
beasts.
star key, which I don't get until I think it's about halfway into the game. Can't remember. I think it was halfway. Some heal potions. Yeah, okay, I can do that now. But I'll let them explain that. Sometimes these spawns be very annoying, like you take a few steps and it'll do something, or you can like wander around for about 5 minutes and without running into anything. Oh. Now, if I remember correctly, there we go. There we go.
Those guys were
Now,
no
if you can
challenge
take
at
a look
all.
in the top, that's right, yeah. Oh, during the end screens, you'll see a weapon, my gun,
Hey,
with a
you
little
better have
bar.
some sort of strategy.
After 10 fights, that bar will go to the max, and then it'll start to increase its elemental properties, which will in turn increase damage to certain enemies. Each weapon will have a certain amount. Can I take a look on here? Stats. There we go. Like you see, you got fire, ice, lightning, wind. I'm not quite sure what that bottom one was. I can't remember. But if you see the skill, you first have to increase that to the max before the elemental things will increase. Each time you complete a battle, it'll increase by 1 for the elementals. It takes 10 fights to get it to the max for the skills. Same with the guns. Nope. Wrong button.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh, it's just a... If something's stuck down, you can do a... Oh, whoops. I will say this. Health potions are a must. Yeah, use that, please. Thank you. Anytime you use a... Oh. Okay, you just use a gun. Oh, out. After you run out of ammo, it'll go through. The gun will go through a recharging cycle. When it's maxed or refilled, you can. It refills up to 3 times in a. Sorry. In a battle. And now this is talking about the revolution flow, which. I've got 3 of them, so I don't mind using one. I try not, if I only have one, I try not using it, just because if one of my main characters needs it, at least then I can use it for them. Because some items can be rather annoying to find. Oh, there's a door there. No, I think that's the one where there's an earth key I need, which is on the second
heck is
planet
going
that you
on?
come to. No, that's right. The reason it's called Rogue Galaxy is because you actually travel the universe.
It's awfully
Right
noisy
now,
all of a
we're
sudden.
stuck as on a slave
Would
planet
appear a
Rosa.
beast has invaded the town. What luck! The Desert Claw would never pass up a chance to score a load of points like this. Let's go check it out.
Are you bonkers? It's way too dangerous.
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait for me.
If you can't already tell, you do get those 2 as a teammate later on.
Damn it.
Actually, it's coming up
What's
right
going on
away.
here? Why did they let that thing get in?
Get these first. CO2 power. Those get rid of the burn status. Health potions, he'll heal half your health. That does seem like it's extremely useful, but with the way some of the enemies are, one hit will nearly one-shot you, so you need a lot of them. Oh, nope, it's not good. Okay. Oh, what now? Oh, it's just talking about my abilities. Okay. To use your abilities, you basically hit triangle. You can use your abilities. You can change equipment while you're in the middle of the fight, which can be handy, especially if, let's say, it's immune to something or strong against something. I don't think there's anything that's immune to a specific weapon type or anything, so that's handy. I think more the change of weapon is if you need, like, you want to try and set the thing on fire or what. Oh.
Wait.
Huh?
Now we go our separate ways.
What? What do you mean?
I can't go with you anymore. Sorry. Just go into the residential area and take down that big brute.
Hey, hold on a second. I can't take that thing out by myself.
You don't think so? Here, try this. It's much better than that butter knife of yours.
Now, the 7-star sword can be upgraded, but I won't be able to do that until the second planet.
And this.
What's this?
A battle recorder. It'll capture the fight from start to
Oh,
finish.
whoops.
You ought to get a lot of points for bagging that fella. Go on. Take it with you. See you later.
No, wait! How can you just leave me here?
Now, these things can be a bit of a pain to
Damn
deal
it.
with.
Fine. You can't scare me. Bring it on, fellas.
Oh,
Here we go.
recovery methods. Okay, just talking about those. We want to use Flash Sword. Any skill you use will go through a little animation. Oh, shoot. Luckily, if you're stunned, you can still heal. And the only way to hurt these guys is actually jump up and attack their horn. Otherwise, you deal no damage. You think these things... Oh, shoot. That's what I mean about them. How, like, one mistake could lead to death. Oh, Flash Sword's out. You can actually see that it does deal more damage. Yeah. So, infuses the blade with power of lightning, increases its attack power. Continuous unblockable, which is nice, and it has a chance to stun the enemy. You can skip the animations if you need to. Oh.
This is
There
what
we
you
go.
get.
Okay, some more healing potions.
Hey! You're not half bad, kid!
Huh? Oh my! Could it be?
Steve-O, what's going on?
Just look!
Come on! What is it?
Yes?
There's no doubt about it. And see what he's got there? That's Desert Claw's weapon. Desert Seeker, one of the 7 sacred galactic swords.
So that means that you must be the legendary hunter, Desert Claw.
The what?
Oh, I can't believe how lucky we are. To think we found him this quickly.
No kidding.
I told you he'd be on this planet, didn't I? Didn't I? See?
Well now, aren't we the lucky ones? Mission accomplished. Let's head on back. Come on, you too, mister.
Whoa! Wait a second. What are you trying to do? Look, I've got to take care of that beast up there. You're in my way.
Ah, why bother? I mean, it's such a chore. Come to our ship, and we'll give you all kinds of sweet jobs that beat the pants off plain old beast hunting. Come on.
Knock it off. I have to go now, or that thing is gonna destroy the town. Let me go!
That's our Desert Claw, a man of unbending determination.
Ah, whatever you say. We'll accompany you on your hunting trip, but when this little escapade's over, you're coming with us. Is that a deal?
Huh? Why should I?
Then it's settled. Let's be on our way.
There we go. We got both of them as our team members. Oh. Yeah. You can switch who you want to use. So I can change as I'm traveling, or yes, okay. I get it. You can equip their weapons, yada yada. Okay,
First, take a
now I'm
deep
going to show you
breath.
something. The reason why I use... there's a few cheats I do use when I'm using Action Replay. One is money, because farming, grinding to get the weapons you need can take forever. Because, for example, I can't get the Tri-Charge yet. What that does is basically, it's like a recharge drink, but for all 3 of your party members. Okay, now one of the reasons, it says like 5, which I would actually buy all 5, because later on in the second planet is where when a big thing happens, you get something that allows you to craft new weapons with what you have. But in order to craft or mix the 2 weapons together, they need to be at max skill. They don't have to. You don't have to worry about the mastery, because you could just constantly fuse them together anyways. I don't know if maxing out their elementals does anything when you craft. I don't know. But literally, I could spend hours just grinding these weapons up. Which is why I do use Action Replay codes. So I might attach it just for the sake of showing you everything that you can do. And I can actually I think I can show you that now too. If I go out here, actually can I just oh yeah, I can do that just from the menu. That's what I have to try and kill right now. Ooh, big guy. Hunting record. Now here we go. Like, as you can tell, I've killed 16 Bafu. That's it. I'm guessing that's how you spell it or say it. I needed to kill 30 of them to get the max thing. Now another cheat I use is that every one I kill gives me 10 of these, which actually helps because there's, like, as you can tell, I have yet to encounter these 2. I think is the giant part of that. Yeah, there's a lot of different enemies in this game. Okay. Dragonfly, mesh. Okay, the giant isn't part of this. So it's like a mini boss that you don't have to worry about if you have to encounter more or not. And 100 points, I'll explain later on when we get to the appropriate planet. Here's our hunter ranking. Oh, too far. Too far. Once you start getting to like 50, every 10 things, you unlock a new item. I can't actually see it, so... And then 10... Then it's every point you get. These rankings do change over time. They could stay the same, or you can actually go down in ranking. Hence why, before I even hand in any of these points, I do it all at the same time, or as much as I can at the same time, until I know for sure that I'm going to get the amount that you need. For quarries, there's a spot later on where it tells you about the quarries that you need to fight. Some of them are very annoying to get to. I don't use the 2 that party members I got much, so I don't really care about their revolution thing right now. Let's take a look at Jasper first, though. Or Jaster. I can't even talk. Yeah, some of the stuff I can't get until I get to the next planet. Those 2, I don't really care. Okay, yeah, so that's basically it. Well, I'm just going to save first, because I forgot to save. There is an item storage because you've got a limited number of storage space in your inventory. Like for example, items we got. Okay, we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 16, 32, 40. Each page could hold 40. This is for special, like, rare items that they're key items. I'm just gonna say that. Actually, there's more than just that for key items. Like, that's a key item. Do I have anything else that's a key item? Yeah. The info edge. I think that just tells me what I've... Yeah. Just tells me about stuff that I've forgotten. And then, inside the teleporter itself, we have an item storage. Each page will hold 40 as well. When I'm actually trying to, like, 100% the game, this thing is always full up with weapons to try and max them out. That way I can combine them. I can't remember, did I save? Better save again just in case. Oh, yeah, I guess I did save. Okay, well, that's all the time I have for this episode. So if you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.